Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans will have a 1st down. This is Cook. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Gets this one to Shaheed. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This finds Franklin. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 31. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Knicks after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Cook calls it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and long for Knicks. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Titans sending out Ryan Stonehouse now on fourth down to in turn send a punt away. So that one looked like it didn't make it to midfield, and yep, that's correct. They're marking it out beyond the 45, but short of the midfield logo. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
South.
Stroud in the air to start us off. This one is taken in by Tony. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
They'll run now on second down. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He's on the move. He's keeping it.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Hit made by Josh Uche.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 13-0 lead. That one right down the middle. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's first and 10 from the 34. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. From the 36, he puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's trying another one deep. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jared Stingley Jr. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Stroud from the pistol. That one's complete, right side. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Hit made by Josh Uche.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, they'll run. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Stroud. On target to his man, Tony. They get 27 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Hand off to the back. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Out to the right, out to the right. Out to the right. Flash, flash, flash.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines. Now
we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff.
Hey, stop taking your frustrations out on my kicker, man.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast. From the 34. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to the air following the pick 6. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Okonkwo brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
This throw is caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Look hot.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give left side. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Stroud off the play fake. Finds a man right side. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, set now, first and 10.
Here we go. Robin. Why Tony? Good.
Here's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Oh, hey. Hey, south. Hey.
Running for the marker on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a third and short.
Oh, hey. Texas. Hey, uno. Hey, uno Mars.
Stroud now on third. He has the first over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run here on first down. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Hit made by Josh Uche. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Got his target, it's Tony. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Throwing on first down, Nix. And the deep ball falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Nix from the gun. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start the second half with some needed points. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got a man left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
That's good for a Houston Texans. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
Ow, Patrick. Hey, south.
Back now, pressure on its way. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the third. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, I'd say some frustrations at the deficit bleeding over onto the field as they get rung up for the personal foul.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Frustration and emotion, right? You got to play with emotion, but you can't let emotion play you, and especially when you're digging out of a hole like they are.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And this is going to fall incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's Texans football as we start the fourth, and they hold a commanding advantage here.
The 2 clock rule is stupid. Can I 2 clock? Definitely don't want you to concede. I need my stats, but can I at least 2 the dang clock? Gotta wait
1st
2
and 10
minutes
from a
to
yard
fourth quarter.
shy of midfield.
You come over that safety, I'm gonna burn you, dog. Don't do that.
To the air, Stroud. It's caught left side by Mitchell. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. On play action, here's Stroud. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Could not beat the defender there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Nix looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Marcus Williams has it. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Brings us 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Stroud from the pistol. It is Cup, left side. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
A tight end in motion now. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Knicks with it on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up. They'll throw again. Knicks. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll run it with Cook. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Knicks. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there. Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses. Putting the tight end in motion. He's throwing for it! And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Now a give on the counter. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, right.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. On the move, headed right. He can run it.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
They'll throw on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Now Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. Nix from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On third down, here's Nix. And they pick him off again! And the Texans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Love it. Under. Hey, uno. Hey.
Stroud throwing here on first. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
All right.
Another carry for him. Up the sideline to the 45.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Texans set to punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Cook calls it in. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Nix has it downfield, working the left. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Now they send their back in motion right. Able to get it to Franklin. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds his man over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Titans will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pass complete to Cook. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
This is one of those plays, Kate. I can just hear defensive buzzwords. Pursue, effort, run him down. Just a total effort defensively to knock that running back right out of bounds and put a negative yardage mark on the stat sheet.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another